All right, tubers. I'm pissed as fuck right now. So you saw my video where I figured out how to get the juice bike supported so you get the wheels off the ground, and when I did that I found out all the restriction and resistance on the rear wheels. So I said, okay, I'm gonna adjust the rear brakes. But man, there's no adjustment on them. This is a piece of shit bike, and it's really upsetting me. Let me show you. That and that. No, there's a fucking water. There's something right there hitting it. Look at that. All right, look right here. Try to hold this steady. That's your disc right there. That is your caliper. And look at this. Here's a business card. I cannot even get a business card in there, and I'm forcing it. Okay, I forced it. But look at that. There is no adjustment, and if you look right there, this thing's already pushed out and away from the rotor as much as possible. What the fuck did JUICED do to piecemeal this piece of crap bike together? They don't give a fuck. Don't buy one of these bikes. Do not buy a JUICED bike, period. Like I said in another video, I opened up a can of worms by getting this up and over and off the ground so I can free spin this, but the wheel won't free spin. This right here, I've got no adjustment to go in on the pad. And this one up here is pushed all the way out also. There's no adjustment to go left or right like you should on this. These brakes, besides being more than likely not true Tektro, and they're cloned by the Chinese as a fake, but the brackets, you know, are going to be faked. And that's the bracket going from the side mount to a post mount. But this is fucked. So I'm going to pull this completely off. And I don't know. See, now it spins. Without the brake caliper on there, this spins more freely. But, hold on a second, let me get a pointer. Let me get a pointer. I'll shoot this on the phone, only because this gets better close-ups. But look at this. Ooh, where's my pencil? Look how close that is right there. Look at that. Look at these tolerances. Who knew China built watches? Because that's a watch tolerance. Now, let's see here. There's my business card. I can get a business card to go in there. And I mean, the wheel bearings are still crap. This isn't spinning too much. And it stops pretty quickly. But look at that. That's fucking horrible. Alright, so what am I going to do? I'm going to take this post mount adapter thing off of here and see if I can mill it down at the mounts or something. I don't know. All right, so check this out too. The mounting bolts that are supposed to hold the caliper to the adapter are supposed to have some beveled washers on there to give this some adjustment. they're gone. They're missing. They're not on there. Let's see here. Okay, here's the front. You got the bolt, you got a washer, and this right here are your beveled adjustment washers. Obviously, Juice knew what they were doing and the problem they had and decided not to fix it. And they just removed them because, let's face it, there's no adjustment back there. This is the way the bracket mounts to the frame. The frame is over here and the bolts go through right there. The rotor is a business card away from this edge right here. But I want some adjustment laterally this way. So what I'm thinking is if I file down, sand down this side here, a fraction of a millimeter or whatever, then when I mount this back up, I will have some adjustment that way. So I've got to figure out a way to mount this onto my workbench here so I can safely sand and grind the top of this off. 0.2 millimeters thick, and I jerry-rigged, not using the N-word on YouTube. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we can get. Less than 10.2. Okay, just for references, a business card is 0.3 millimeters. All right, see if you notice this too. I'll try to hold the camera as still as I can. Does it look like the hole is cut in the center of that bracket, or does it look like it's closer to the right edge? Focus on it. See right there? And I've been grinding on this. I think I've taken 0.2 millimeters off. And then let's see if we can see on the top. Might even show up a little bit more there. Just looks like there's more metal on this side than on that side. I'm just being critical and nitpicking now, but I'm frustrated as fuck too. And let's see what we measure out at. Any guesses, anybody? What the fuck, I'm still at 10.2? Okay, I got 9.9 there. Why is this? Why is that? Okay, 9.9. I don't know where I measured it before. Okay, I think I might have gotten another business card of difference in there. Now this is aluminum. And it's all marred up now, but I'm not going to paint it because painting adds another thickness to it. And the way I'm feeling at this minute, I'll probably put this on Facebook for sale for what I paid for it. Just get rid of this piece of shit bike. All right, let's try to put this thing back together and see if I made it any better or if it's just as bad. I'm not even talking about how short the slack is on this here. And I'm not talking about anything else with the caliper, which I honestly believe is a piece of crap. Oh, that goes like that, and that goes like that. And that's going to show, oh well. And these screws are the exact same screws that hold the caliper to the bracket. There, now I got some torque on there. These things are tight now where they weren't tight before. Now let's see something. But you know what's really fucking frustrating? I ride this for an hour a day, and I'll work on this for 2 or 3 hours a day. A little bit of adjustment, but not much. But I don't have any adjusting washers on there, the little beveled ones, so it's kind of a somewhat of a moot point. Mute point. Oh, no, this is where, that's where I had the business card in there. And I really can't even get that. You gotta force it. I wonder, yeah, I need a washer there. That's just it, I need a fucking washer. Or do I? I don't think that washer is gonna come off. I'll bet it's cooked on there. Yeah, it's cooked on there. I cannot get any adjustment on the top because as soon as I start pushing on it, it pushes the rotor over to the right. This bike was poorly designed. All right, so here we are up close, but look at the adjustment on the caliper right there, and it's all the way out. I can't push it any more out. And as soon as I push it, let's see here, focus. As soon as I push it this way, watch what happens to the rotor. It's on the rotor. So there's nothing you're going to do on the back brakes. I'm surprised I don't have any squeal on there. So I think all this adjustment that I just did, fuck, look at how close that is. I mean, I got to force a business card in there. But what it is it's that washer. It's that washer that's holding me so close to it. I'm surprised that washer. Oh yeah, look at that. Watch that washer. That washer is hitting the rotor. Can you see the rotor spin? Can you see that washer spin with the rotor? Oh, I hate this bike. Okay, look what I found in my leftover juiced bike parts bag. I'm not sure where this bolt came from. Probably off of one of them faggoty reflectors that I never installed. But the washer on there doesn't stick out. It's a little bit shorter, but I think it's gonna work. If I put some red Loctite on there, I might be okay. Let's try it. All right, I got some red Loctite on there. Oh man. Let's see what we get. That's one. That's two threads. All I'm getting is 2 threads of that. But comfortably, I can get a one. And I got a jam too. So I had to jam one paper in there before, but now I got a little bit. Yeah, not really. I might have spoken too soon. Oh, that's tight. I got a little bit. Yeah, I really don't. I don't really have any adjustment, but that washer's not hitting the rotor. I think that's about as centered as I'm getting that rotor inside that caliper. Oh man, I'm hating this bike. I am hating this bike. And that Chinese motherfucker Torah. Yeah, I'm hating you too, dude. It's spinning. Now I forgot I need to stop on the brake, which is the right one. There we go. Now tighten this up. I can't see because I'm stretching here. All right, let's see how that spins. It might be a little bit better, but the odds are it's probably not. Let's tighten it down. All right, I'm back together. This now looks custom. Of course, it oxidizes, but still looking down here, look how close the caliper is to the wheel now. I got more space. The card goes in there freely. Fold it over. And it's not freely, but it pushes in at about the same pace as it did before I filed it down. And I don't know if it's spinning any freer, but I'll tell you, don't buy a juiced bike. If this is how they build their shit, for $2,000, it's $1,000 overpriced. All right, leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Go look at your bike and report back to me how bad yours is. That's something that we really need to know as a juiced bike ownership community. All right, man, see you.